Shalom, shalom, shalom. What's going on with it, family? Welcome everybody, man. The Israelite Talk TV, man. We getting ready to go in, man, on this young thug case, man. Make sure y'all share this link. Make sure y'all share this link. Get it out to everybody. Let them know that we live. And we getting ready to go in. Y'all see the title, Operation Young Thug Complete. Okay. So we're gonna give everybody a few minutes to get in real quick. Make sure as y'all coming in, y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you guys turn on all notifications so that when I'm live, you guys know exactly what's going on. Operation Young Thug Complete, okay? And this is actually the first time me doing this on the phone. So let me see here what's going on. Oh no, let's do that. So Operation Young Thug Complete. Operation Young Thug Complete. Okay. Make sure as you guys coming in, y'all hitting the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we getting ready to get to it. So turn this down just a little bit. Operation Young Thug Complete. Yep, we getting ready to go in. Yeah, people been hitting me and they wanted me to touch on this Young Thug case, man. So we getting ready to go in. There's a lot of different elements that's out of place, and we gotta address this, man, because see, this is why I keep telling y'all. This is why we gotta get our people out of these streets, out of this stuff, because you have foul stuff going on, like the stuff that's going on with Young Thug, and all these people are in on the play. Not only is YSL the other people, Gunna and all these people in on the case. I mean, in on it. You have the record labels. You have even Young Thug lawyer. All these people are in on the play. Okay, and I'm getting ready to bust it wide open. Okay, I know right now everybody's pretty much focused on the actual people snitching, but I'm getting ready to break down the science of that and what just happened in this particular case, right? So now let me get this pulled up real quick. Get this pulled up real quick. All right. All right. So now let's get to it. Now, people been asking me to comment on the Young Thug thing, what I think about it. There's a lot of commentary that's going on out there. The whole industry is in a frenzy. You have half of the people divided saying that he wasn't snitching. You got the other half saying that he's snitching. So this goes to show you why uh you need to get out of the streets, because number one, there is no unity amongst our people. You know what I'm saying? You got half of the people that don't know what's going on, or they got their favorites. And then you got the other group that know what's going on. And what I want you guys to understand is that those that are truly real to this lifestyle out here that they doing and they talking about, you're gonna always be the Young Thug. You're gonna always be the get out of jail free card for somebody. And this is why you gotta get out the streets, man. You gotta get up out of there, man. Because these dudes, they corrupt, man, and they not standing on them. They not solid. Man, these dudes ain't been in there. You ain't been in there a good year yet. And y'all, they broke already. This is why I'm saying, this is why people need to start telling on these people, man. Because one thing that these Negroes are scared of, they are scared of jail. You know what I'm saying? You could tell them, hey, man, don't do this. This is bad for the community. Stop doing it. They don't hear all that. But did you notice when they had Young Thug, I mean, not Young Thug, but when they had Gunna in the courtroom making a live spectacle out of them, as they sat there and recorded them, you know what I'm saying, and gave this to the people because they know people was gonna come out and say that he was snitching. Man, salute to everybody that's checking in. For some reason, I can't see the comments on here, but make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all coming in. Share this, get this out to the blog forums, man, because I'm getting ready to break the science down on this stuff, man, and it's corrupt, and it makes me sick to my stomach. What the first thing that I want to say is that I don't know what Young Thug them did. I can't confirm that they did what they did or they didn't do what they did. You know what I'm saying? So I can't speak on that. But what makes me sick in these type of cases is that how do you have, and I want you guys to pay attention to this, everybody that say they chasing this illusion of money. One of the things that I learned in the feds years ago, you know what I'm saying? I came through there with some of them big dogs. You know, the boys that Rick Ross spoke about in the Port of Miami and all them. I was like that with some of them boys down there in Coleman USP1. I knew boys down there that had that bag, and all the money they had in the world couldn't get them out that jam. Okay? Couldn't get them out of there. So we got to understand that this concept of I'm getting money is an illusion. Okay? Now think about this. They wouldn't give Thug a bond. They wouldn't give Gunna a bond. Okay? They held all of these dudes up. And then just like that, just because they made a deal, they just free to go like that. You know what I'm saying? They're acknowledging that they're involved in criminal activity. Man, listen, this is why America's coming down, because this system is corrupt. This is showing you that even if you're involved in whatever it is in the world and it's lawless, as long as you tell on somebody or do what the government asks you to do, you can get out of it. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they came out and painted this picture like they was the monsters of the earth and this and that. And just like that, the people that's involved, you give them a deal to get out of jail. And then these are the same people that you're going to use to convict to convict the person that they claim is the head of the operation. Like, I don't like that. That's bogus. What's righteous in that? If all these people went out here and broke the law, shouldn't they all be subjected to the law or whatever it is? You know what I'm saying? How do you get out of jail and work these deals and you're in on the case? Okay. So then the other question we got to ask ourselves is, was Gunna an industry plant? Did they send him at Thug in order to pop Thug? Because they did say they've been looking at Thug since 2014. And see, people give the government and all these people all this credit. The reason why their conviction rate is so high is because of stuff like this. These dudes are going to always sell out. How you sell out? How you beat the boss out of jail? How you beat the boss out? How do you beat the boss out? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, man, let me just go ahead and break down the science of this, man, because I don't like this judicial system. If the system was fair, our people would not be locked up, going to jail, and doing what they're doing. Anytime you give people rewards, you know what I'm saying, and you in on the case with them, and you just get to go like that, that's bogus. Ain't nothing righteous about that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not respecting that. You know what I mean? I don't like that. Okay. Now, this is what they just did, right? Let me explain to you guys, for those of you out there, because it's all this confusion. Well, Thug didn't sign any Gunna didn't do any paperwork. He didn't sign none. These are people that are so ignorant. They ain't never been to jail. They've never been under no real pressure. They don't know what is going on. Them boys told, okay? Because think about this. If none of this stuff mattered, you got slime lights where they coming out and saying, oh, it ain't nothing to be a gang. That's cap, okay? If none of that stuff matters, why would the prosecutor go out their way to make you come out your mouth and say that? They're having you say that because this is what they're going to use to convict Thug. All of this stuff about Thug he got a break with the case. That's all cap, man. He's not getting away, okay? It's checkmate for him, okay? And I'm getting ready to explain and break this down to you so y'all can grasp. First off, the trial is start to set January 9th, okay, for Thug. What the prosecutor did is they ace in the hole out the hole and said, boom, all of the people that's around you, we even got, because they was making it seem like it was Thug and Gunna, like they was the top, it was Thug and then Gunna, okay? So we get them to flip on you. This is a sign, this is psychological warfare. They're sending this message out to Thug and his lawyer, and I'm finna tell you how the lawyer in on the play too, to let him know, like, you ain't going to trial, you're not finna beat us. We got your main man that already worked the deal, and if you go to trial, he's gonna take the stand, okay? That's the deal. And if I was Thug, I would just go to trial. I would make them come to trial. You know what I'm saying? and just come back on the pill. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because these dudes work this deal, and I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? If these dudes were involved in all this criminal activity, did you're telling me the 6-7 months or what few months that they were sitting in jail that these people have changed already and they have paid their debt to society? No. No, 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 and no. You know what I'm saying? So at any rate, they pulled out Gunna and all these people to let Thug know you're not going to trial, because if you go to trial, guess what? They're coming to take the stand. Now, if you guys watch carefully, right, this is how the lawyer is in on the play. Okay, y'all think that these lawyers are really here to defend you and help you beat all these cases and all this other stuff. That's not the case. You know what I'm saying? This thing is corrupt going all the way to the top. When Young Thug lawyer came out and did this, whatever this interview was, and he spoke about, oh, well, these people are coming out and speaking on Thug case and it's making it hard. Why would you come out and say that? That's the alley hoop that lets you know that he's finna come to Thug and be like, listen, we got all these people that's telling on you. It's going to be hard for us to beat this in trial. They want to give you, and the magic number for Thug is going to be 10. It's going to be 10 years is what they're going to give him, okay? He's going to get some stuff suspended. You're already going to be in jail. By the time the trial over with, he'll been in jail for a year. He's going to do another year or 2 years, and then he's going to be out in good behavior. You know what I'm saying? 10 years is the number for Thug, is what he's finna get. He's not getting out this case. He's not beating this case. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you can beat the case when your Cody's done already took a plea deal already. They made them plea out before trial. They already plead. We got them. We got the main witnesses, okay? Because the whole thing of the court system is you file for a speedy trial, a fast and speedy trial. Let's get it going, because you're hoping that the prosecutor's gonna make mistakes that your lawyer can counteract. But what they did is right before, and they already knew they was gonna do this. They know these boys wanted to get out before Christmas, celebrate the holidays with their family. You know what I'm saying? They kids or whatever the case may be. So they knew that these dudes was gonna break and take this deal, man. And it's just bogus. And for people to say, "Oh well, he didn't snitch," they did. They are on contract. They do this in the feds. It's the same thing. They got all these people that's gonna testify on you if you go to trial. But in most cases, they're not gonna go to trial because Young Thug is gonna cop out. He's gonna be like, all these people done told, all these people done cracked. So they're gonna say, hey, listen, we're gonna give you 10 years. We're gonna throw this out, suspend this, or whatever the case may be. It's a cash grab, is what it is. Okay. And his lawyers know that. These lawyers are not here to beat these cases. You know what I'm saying? And let me explain and show to y'all why, right? Check this out. I want you guys to go to a website, right? It's called QSUP.com. Okay. QSUP.com. When you go to QSUP.com, just scroll down to the bottom to the about. They got an about section, right? And it tells you about the identifiers. Go down to the bottom, tap on that box. Do you guys know? And this is what I've been trying to tell y'all so that y'all can understand. A QSUP number on here, an identifier, is a number that's used to identify all of these commodities that's being traded on the stock market. Okay. So as I told y'all, if you look at where it says general types of instruments, okay, general types of instruments, is letting you know that the things that are traded on the web are what? Rights and warrants. You see warrants down there, right? So when the prosecutor goes to the grand jury to get that warrant for your arrest, they go get these warrants. Those warrants are being traded on the stock market. Okay. It's like a how can I say it where you guys can understand it? It's like a it's like a credit depth type thing. You know what I'm saying? So what they do is that when they go get this warrant, they have to find you guilty because they're utilizing all of these resources and somebody has to pay for the case. You know what I'm saying? It's either the prosecutor going to pay for the case or the defendant is going to pay for the case. So what they did is they have to get the conviction by all means necessary. This is why they told Gunna, which they don't really have nothing on him anyway. We're just going to give you probation for you to plead to make sure we get this conviction for Thug, because if they don't get the conviction, then the city of Atlanta has to pay all this money back for these warrants that they went and got. And this is a big case. It's a big cash grab. These lawyers are not here to beat these cases. They're here to get you the best plea bargain because this stuff is being sold on the stock market. Okay, you even got debt, all of this stuff. America is broke. They need money by all means necessary, and this is how they do it. They're gonna make thugs spend all of this money. You know what I'm saying? With these fake high-priced lawyers. I can't stand these people, man. Don't you know? Let me say this. About 4 or 5 months ago, right? The police pulled me over, right? They pulled me over, right? On the highway. Because they claim I had too much money on me. These people try to rob me. Okay? They try to rob me, and I got the police on tape saying they're going to rob me. You know what these lawyers doing? They scared to death. They scared to death. They don't want to sue. They like, they'll take defendant cases. We'll do this and that. Oh, well, this case, we got to sue. We really don't want to do that. They don't want no parts of that, man. This whole system is corrupt, man. And let me say this. Y'all better watch out for them police on the highway, them state boys. They are these people. Listen, let me explain something to you. These people, y'all remember when Boosie was having all of this stuff going on and he poured out all of that money and he was on that state trooper and he said, yeah, you make how much a year? I got 30, 40,000 in my pocket. These people are corrupt. And when they pull you over, if you don't have any legal paperwork, you know, and I beat the case, you know what I'm saying? Just to let y'all know. And praise God, you know what I'm saying? He got me up out the jam, but I end up beat the case, but I'm still out of money for all of the stuff I had to go through. I still had to buy down the jail and do all of this stuff for my own money, you know what I'm saying, that I had records on, you know what I mean? So my thing is that these police are corrupt. This whole system is corrupt. This is why it's important for us to just go back to the commandments of the Most High. Then we don't have to worry about this stuff, you know what I'm saying? So Young Thug Lawyer is telling him, this is why he came out and say, oh, it's making, you as a defense attorney are never to come out and show your hand. You're supposed to be the best lawyer in Atlanta. You coming out and talking about, oh, it's making the case hard. Nigga, I'm paying you to beat the case. You know what I'm saying? This is what you get paid to find loopholes. I don't want to hear nothing about, the people that's coming out doing it. Is because if you're saying that this is not the situation, what do it matter? You always keep your poker face. You never come out and do that. He's finna take that stuff to Young Thug and be like, listen, all these people done told on you and said you did this and that. Listen, they want to offer you a deal. You know, it's going to be hard in trial. You're looking at 100 years, da-da-da-da-da-da. And he going to plead out to about 10 years. You know what I'm saying? He be out in about a couple years. You know what I'm saying? They're not, what are they going to do? You know what I'm saying? Are they, and this is the thing that I hate about these fake entertainers, man. Why is Atlanta so silent right now? Why they so silent for? You know what I'm saying? Now they came out. Hey, listen, we got to call a spade a spade. Now they didn't mind coming out and talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine and all of this other stuff and da-da-da-da-da. Why is Atlanta so quiet? You know what I'm saying? Everybody is speaking but Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And then the other thing is, this is how fake these entertainers are. They not going to help Thug. All of them people that pop bottles with Thug and did this and did this and did that, they're not. What style? What did Styles P say on that? What was that? That Breathe Easy. If your Cody snitch, catch a body in trial, is Thug gonna catch a? Are they gonna go out here and take care of that? No, they're not. You know what I'm saying? So why have loyalty? Why break bread with these fake entertainers that's not gonna do nothing? Okay. All they gonna do is say, well, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's on Thug. He ain't tell on me. You hear all these jokers coming out. There are people, we have no morals and standards. This is why we got to save our children. Get them out of the streets. Stop following these dummies, man, that just want to use your kids to go out here and do it. They not standing on nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I was listening to Turk the other day. He spoke, man. He spoke 100, man. He spoke 100. These dudes got favorites. They want to they always listen. When it's their favorite rappers, they want to move the goalposts. Well, he didn't really write a statement. What you think it is? It's a contract. We need Young Thug because if Young Thug think about this. If Young Thug beat the case, then what? You see what I'm saying? This is why they needed all of these people to tell so that he don't beat the case. You know what I'm saying? So the thing with these jokers, they're never going to sit in there and take their lick and just shut up. If you part of a street gang and you say you with that, you ride, you doing this and that, you're supposed to be with that. Why when you get popped in, this is what I'm saying. All of this stuff is fake, man. It's fake as all outdoors. So the bottom line is, all of these people are in on it. It's money on this case. Young Thug Lawyer is finna sail him down the river because what he gonna do? He gonna say, all right, it don't need to fight. Everybody has told already. So the plea that we have for you is gonna be wooty wooty woo. He gonna get about 10 years and he'll be out of there. Okay. So for everybody that was asking about this case, this is a perfect example why we got to get out the streets and turn back to the commandments of the Most High. This stuff is fluky. You know what I'm saying? It's fishy. You know what I mean? And the dudes that's really about that lifestyle, they're gonna always be a get out of jail free card for somebody. Always. Okay. And if I was stuck, I would just tell on all of them. I mean, why? I mean, because if there's no honor among thieves, what are you being loyal to? You know what I'm saying? And who you trying to impress? You know what I'm saying? They not finna do nothing to Gunna. They not finna do nothing to him. So if they're not gonna do nothing to him, you know they're not gonna do nothing to Thug. You know what I'm saying? If he tells, so my thing is that, man, all that stuff is bogus, man. I don't, you know what I'm saying? No, our people shouldn't be out there committing crime or doing whatever the case may be, but I don't know what the man did, if he guilty or whatever he did. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't confirm none of that. I don't know. I know his baby mama got killed. And one thing that the book tell us, matter of fact, y'all go listen to that interview that Grove Hero did. He spoke the real deal when he said, when I say stop the violence, stop all the crime, I'm talking about senseless crime. I'm not saying like in a situation like we just saw with Takeoff, if somebody kill your people in cold blood that you just supposed to not do nothing. I'm not saying that. And to not don't teach you that. When you look at the commandments, it's an eye for an eye. If you murder somebody, your penalty is murder, is death. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the book tells us there's a time for everything under the sun, include murder. You know what I'm saying? So if people are out of pocket bogus, I don't even have a problem with that. But when you're doing senseless and you're doing innocent stuff, that's a whole totally different thing. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's just messed up once again. And I hate the system because these people are robbing our people blind. You got to understand, in the rap game, it's a young man's sport. They're getting ready to take Gunna because they already used Thug already. They're going to take Gunna. They're trying to take Gunna, make this money off of him, X Thug out of it. You know what I'm saying? And then what they're going to do is they're going to wait for Thug to get out. And then after he spent all his money in trial and court and doing all of this stuff, they're going to rape him for that. Then when he get out, they're going to eat off of him again because everybody's going to want to hear what he got to say on his first album when he get out of jail. You know what I'm saying? These people are corrupt. You know what I mean? And how do the record label get away? Why don't the record? I don't understand. If they're wrapping these people up for all of these cases, how in the world is the record labels getting away? How do they get away? Y'all putting the music out. So y'all have knowledge of crimes that's being committed, but yeah, y'all don't say nothing. And they try to save the record labels, man, so that they can keep pushing these narratives, man. I don't like that stuff, man. You know what I mean? If you locking these people up and saying they got knowledge of crimes and this other stuff, so do the record label, because they putting out all the information anyway. They putting out the music. So how do they get away each time? You know what I'm saying? This is what we need to be talking about, man. Forget all that other stuff. How is the record label getting away? They got knowledge of crime and all of this stuff that's going on. You know what I mean? This is why they made sure to say, oh, it's a record label and a game. You know what I mean? So it's just, man, the game is corrupt, man. It's time for our people just to get out of this stuff, man, and just leave that stuff to the streets, man. I mean, let them have that stuff. You know what I mean? It's no need to keep sacrificing our people, you know what I'm saying, to the system. You know, and the thing with Thug, the Most High paying them back for wearing them skirts and doing all of this stuff and corrupting millions and millions of people around the world. You know what I'm saying? It's just the bottom line. He living on luxury tax. He got to pay them taxes. So when he get out of jail, because he's going to go sit down for about 10 years, okay? They're going to suspend some stuff. They're going to work something out. And then, you know what I mean? Because they can't have him in there for life. He's too big of an artist to be doing life. You know what I'm saying? They can make more money off. He's more, like T.I. said, he's worth more on the streets than in jail. But it's just when he come out this time, he just got to make sure that he just leave all that stuff alone. You know what I mean? Straight like that. So at the end of the day, that's the breakdown. They just cooked up. It's over with. Here in the next several months, we'll be hearing about they brought him some type of plea deal, and he played out for 10 years or something like that to that case, or this was suspended, and then he'll be out of jail. My thoughts is in a few years. So let me see. Yeah, the record label is the police. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get back to Twitch. Y'all just stay tuned. I'm getting back to Twitch because, man, these people, they watching me. You know what I'm saying? They watched me drop that fire, cracking the case, and then before you know it, they backtracking. Okay, now they backtracking. You know what I mean? Now all of a sudden there's a suicide note. Then it's this, then it's that because they skip steps. So y'all stay tuned because I'm finna get back. I'm finna get back on top of that. You know what I mean? So y'all stay safe out there, man. And I talk to y'all soon. Shalom, shalom.